Good morning, students. How are you? I hope all you are fine. Welcome to the part 2 video, lesson number 5 in search of peace, Buddha and Mahavira. In part 1 video, you have learned about Gautam Buddha, about Buddhism and his preaching. Now, in part 2 video, you are going to learn about Jainism and about Mahavir Swami. Gautam Buddha as well as Mahavir Swami, known as Great Reformer. Mahavir Swami also had worked for Indian society since 6th century BC. Jainism also has an important place in Indian society like Buddhism. There are total 24 Tirthankars in Jainism. Here you read that 24 Tirthankars. Now, the question raised in your mind, what is Tirthankar refers to? What is Tirthankars? Tirthankar refers to, in Jainism, Tirthankar is a savior and spiritual teacher of Dharma. The word Tirthankar signifies the founder of Tirth. According to Jainism, those who attain enlightenment only attain moksha or siddha. But the siddha who established the Jain Sangh and spread in the whole world show the way to the salvation of afflicted mankind and established the तीर्थ are called तीर्थंकर्स. यानी जिन लोगों का जीवन दुखों से भरा हुआ है उनको सही रास्ता दिखाने के लिए मोक्ष का या मुक्ति का मार्ग जो बताता है वही तीर्थंकर कहलाता है. और जैनिज्म में ऐसे 24 तीर्थंकर्स हुए हैं. आगम्स are the main source of knowing about Jainism. Here the Agam is a text, main text about Jainism. According to this text, the first Tirthankar of Jainism was Rishabdev or Adinath. Rishabdev is the first Tirthankar of Jainism. 23rd Tirthankara was Parshvanath. Parshvanath was the son of Ashvasen of Kashi. Do you know about Kashi? Do you know about Kashi? Where is Kashi? Kashi is a Janpad or Mahajanpad? Tell me in comment box. Kashi is a Mahajanpad or Janpad? And which is the capital of Kashi? Tell me in comment box. So they are belongs to from Republic State. He left home at the age of 30 and become a hermit and preached Jainism. He opposed Vedic religion and ritual and caste system. Here you can see the similarities between the Jainism and Buddhism. Buddhism also against and opposed of Vedic religion and ritual and caste system. So here you can see the similarity of Jainism and Buddhism. He gave the preaching of truth, non-violence. Buddhism also preaching about truth and non-violence, aste and non-possessiveness. After him, Mahavir Swami was the 24th and last Tirthankar. Then we will learn about him. Now let's see about the Mahavir Swami early life. Mahavir Swami was born in Gantrak Kshatriya dynasty of Kundgram Republic of Vajji Union. Do you know about Vajji Union? Vajji Union was Republic State of Mahajanpad. Find out in early state of political system in India map. So suppose to ask in exam where Mahavir Swami was born. Mahavir Swami was born in Kundgram Republic State of Vajji Union. His childhood name was Vardhaman. His father Siddharth. What was her childhood name? Her childhood name was Vardhaman. His father Siddharth was the king of Republic. Here you can see that the Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami, both father were king of the Republic state. Still they went to the moksha way. Mahavir Swami's mother name was Trishula Devi. What was his mother name? Mahavir Swami's mother name was Trishula Devi. His elder brother's name was Nandivardhan. Like Gautam Buddha, Mahavir Swami was also a prince. Thus, he acquired knowledge of many arts. He was married to Princess Yashoda. His daughter's name was Priyadarshini. So in this paragraph, there have been many objective questions we can make and learn it multiple times. You can easily remember about the early life of Mahavir Swami. Here you can see the 5.2 picture. Mahavir Swami. Mahavir Swami sit as a lotus flower. Both are the similarity in Buddhism, Buddhism and Jainism. Both monk sit as a lotus temple, lotus flower. Now, living home and sadhana. Mahavir Swami also lived home and do sadhana. He left home at the age of 13 years, and Mahavir Swami and Gautam Buddha also left home at age of 13. These are the similarities. In search of knowledge, he lived life as a bhikshuk. Bhikshuk means beggar, यानी कि जो भीख मांगता है वो. And did a harsh penance for 12 years. यानी 12 साल तक उन्होंने तपस्या की, तप किया. On the bank of the river Rijipalika, he attended the highest knowledge. Where he acquired highest knowledge? On the bank of river Rijipalika. And his knowledge known as Kaivalya Gyan. What name? Kaivalya Gyan. Highest knowledge. Mahavir Swami knowledge named as a Kaivalya Gyan. As he conquered means, what is the meaning of conquered? As he conquered his mind, यानी कि जीतना, विजेता बनना. As he conquered his mind and senses, उन्होंने अपने मन पे और उनकी जो शरीर की इंद्रियां होती है उनके ऊपर काबू पा लिया, यानी विजेता हो गए. एंड ही वॉज कॉल्ड जिन, यानी कि जो व्यक्ति अपने मन और इंद्रियों पे काबू पा लेता है इसलिए वो कहलाए जिन. सच ग्रेट माइटी वर्धमान comes to be known as Mahavir. Understood? Now, his preaching. क्या उपदेश दिया है उन्होंने? Like Buddha and Mahavir, here you can observe and analyze Which are the similarities between Gautam Buddha preachings and Mahavir Swami preachings? Like Buddha and Mahavir Swami too believed that the world is full of fear and sorrows. He rejected God existence. Both rejected God existence. His teaching are known as a doctrine of Triratna. His teaching are known as a doctrine of Triratna. Which are Triratna? Triratna means रत्नाई. Doctrine means सम्यक विजन, यानी अच्छी का दृष्टि का होना, अच्छा नॉलेज होना और अच्छा बिहेवियर होना. दैट इज वॉज द टीचिंग ऑफ महावीर स्वामी. द त्रिरत्न, सम्यक विजन, सम्यक knowledge and सम्यक behavior. Now he preached the following 5 vows. The first one is non-violence. Mahavir Swami believed that violence is the one of the biggest evil of human society. There should not be violence of any kind. Even the smallest creature has the right to live. यानी कि हर जो छोटा से छोटा जीव है उसको जीने का अधिकार है. इवन मेंटल वायलेंस, यानी हम सोचते हैं और हमारी सोच में भी जो वायलेंस होता है, हिंसा होती है, वो भी वायलेंस वो कंसिडर करते हैं. सो मेंटल वायलेंस शुड नॉट बी डन. प्रोटेक्टिंग एनिमल is the real duty of human being. Now the second preaching is, these are the vrat means vows of Jainism. Total 5 vows given by the Mahavir Swami. The first one is non-violence and the second one is truth. We should never speak lie. We should not speak without thinking or understanding. यानी कि हम जो कुछ बोलते हैं और सोचते हैं उसको हमें समझना चाहिए और सोच के फिर बोलना चाहिए. We should abstain anger to be follow the truth. The truth should always be followed in every situation. यानी हमें हर सिचुएशन में सत्य का रास्ता अपनाना चाहिए. This is also called by गांधी जी. गांधी जी ने ऐसे ही व्रत अपने जीवन में अपनाए थे. अस्ते, ट्रूथ, नॉन पॉजेसिवनेस, नॉन वायलेंस. दैट इज वाई गांधी जी becomes great. नाउ अस्ते, व्हाट इज मीन अस्ते? यानी कि चोरी करना. Theft is the biggest evil. We should not take anybody's things without his her permission. Entering anybody's house without permission is also like stealing. By saying so, he tried to keep the society of the time away from stealing. The fourth vow is non-possessiveness, means aparigraha. What it refers to means हमें कई सारी चीज़ों की, वस्तुओं की संग्रह हम करके रखते हैं जिसकी चीज़ की हमें ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. एक्चुअली इन रियल सेंस वी डोंट नीड थिंग्स सच लाइक mass of things. Still we are getting more and more and more and more. So Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami also against aparigraha. Men should not store goods, possessions, ornament or clothing beyond their requirement. जरूरत से ज़्यादा जमाखोरी नहीं करनी चाहिए. Keeping the things as per requirement. Reduce collection instincts in a person and think like grains reach up to the poor people. This was his important message. The fifth vow is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya he specially told for Jain monks and nuns to observe celibacy. So we have already seen the three Ratna doctrine means Samyak vision, Samyak knowledge, and Samyak behavior. Now Mahavir Swami as a great reformist. Mahavir Swami opposed ritual and sacrifice. He rejected presence of God. He rejected presence of God. He condemned animal sacrifice in yagnas. In ancient times, yagnas happened and ऋषि मुनि जो होते थे एशियन टाइम्स में वो यज्ञ करते थे तो उसमें पशुओं की बलि देते थे तो वो उनके बिल्कुल अगेंस्ट थे. He said that women should be given equal rights. Even Buddhism, Gautam Buddha should be given equal rights, said. And he is also said that the women should be given equal rights. Like Buddha, and to preach the people's language. यानी जो उन्हें जो उपदेश दिया वो लोगों की भाषा में ही उनको उपदेश दिया. क्यों? क्योंकि उनकी भाषा लोग समझ पाए. दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड देयर लैंग्वेज. वो कौन सी भाषा थी? नोट डाउन इन योर नोटबुक. प्राकृत एंड अर्धमगधी, विच इज they both, Buddha and Mahavir Swami, both used this language, Prakrit and Ardhamagadhi. With his simple and easy teaching, he changed the people's lives. Now, Nirvana. Nirvana means where he died. He died in Pavapuri at the age of 72. Where he died at Pavapuri. In this way, about 2500 years ago, people got new ideas. Religion, rituals, and different defilement were removed. 2500 साल पहले धार्मिक जो अंधश्रद्धाएं थी वो दूर हो गई. People become his followers in large number. Both preachers oblige people to adopt the path of peace and virtue. Thus, they promoted the virtue in society. I hope all you are understand about the Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami. Now, this lesson is about value-based lesson. So you have to learn in life about non-violence. Always speak truth, aste, non-possessiveness also. And we should follow the non-discrimination of high and low. All are equal. Nobody is high and low.